we start from scratch with the tag team division as we start with the NXT Tag Team Division. The Creed brothers against Jinder Mahal and Shanky as two of the biggest power threats in NXT. Julius and Brutus Creed collide against the powerful Shanky and the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. Everything that everything that Julius Creed has shown, he keeps just getting knocked around and knocked back by Shanky. The only question I have is, will Shanky be able to fight off the power of the Creed brothers? And it seems like that the answer to that question might be yes, because every time that Creeds try to do some massive offensive maneuver, Shanky just keeps knocking him off and and does something like that. As Brutus tries to jump in and cut off the pinfall from Shanky. And now Jinder sends Brutus to the outside as Julius gets thrown around the ring by Shanky. Once again, Julius gets thrown around the ring by Shanky. Shanky with a jumping elbow drop. Shanky goes to the outside following Jinder Mahal as both men are now going after Brutus Creed. Julius is back up though. Julius is now fighting off Shanky, knocking down the big man. Shanky's going after Brutus. Julius is on the top rope. Julius with a top rope, double axe handle, ladder press, and Shanky kicks out at the count of one. This is for the NXT World Tag Team Championships. Straight right hand to the sternum, knocking Shanky off balance. You gotta figure. Julius is giving it his all. Finally knocks down Shanky. Shanky, what the heck was that? Shanky with a possum pin type maneuver. And Julius kicks out at the count of one, before the count of one. Julius catches Shanky. Hammer thrown to the corner, knocks down Shanky, and you gotta figure that that may have knocked the wind out of Shanky. Into the corner goes Shanky. Right, straight kick to the elbow, to the arm, knocking Julius off balance. And you want to talk about knocking the wind out of him. Julius 100% got the wind knocked out of him by Shanky, because it's kind of hard to not get the wind knocked out of you when a guy the size of Shanky smacks you in the ribs. Elevated double axe handle and puts the pressure across the spine and the neck, and now he's choking the life out of Julius Creed. He's choking the life out of Julius Creed as the modern day Maharaja. Julius, a beautifully executed suplex. The textbook amateur wrestling style from the Creed brothers is one thing that you can show. And it's one thing that you can see on full display anytime these two men are in the ring together. As Julius finally takes out to his brother, and Brutus is in the ring and goes for the Polish hammer, but it's blocked. Into the corner, ducks, drop down, and 110 Street slam by Jinder Mahal to Brutus Creed. Brutus with a European uppercut takes down Jinder. European uppercut takes down Jinder. He grazes him with the shoulder block. Does Brutus. Brutus. Deadlift. Gut wrench. Down goes Jinder. It's like these two men have cut the ring in half. They're trying to fight back Jinder Mahal. They're trying to fight off Jinder Mahal. Brutus, he's up on top. Big elbow drop off the top. Right to the heart of Jinder Mahal. Shanky enters the ring, but Jinder kicks out at the count of 1. Brutus is waiting for Jinder to get back up. Brutus is waiting for Jinder to get back up. Just a straight, flat back drop. And Shanky gets in the ring and catches. I don't want to say catches him tripping, but I think surprised him is more the accurate way to put it. Schoolboy. Schoolboy roll up. And again, Jinder kicks out. But Brutus got distracted by Shanky. And now Jinder Mahal's on the offensive. Jinder drops Brutus in the corner face first from the fireman's carry position. And now is going for an alley-oop. Alley-oop by Jinder Mahal. The modern day Maharaja is choking the life out of Brutus Creed. The modern day Maharaja is choking the life out of Brutus Creed. Brutus kicks out before the count of 1. Jinder's got to do more if he wants to defeat. He's going for it. Jinder's going for it. He's going for the camel clutch. He's going for the camel clutch. Jinder is going for the camel clutch, but Brutus's brother Julius was able to get back in the ring and help his brother out. But now Brutus is going for the outs, is on the outs. Brutus is on the outs, getting some recovery time. But Jinder Mahal looks to be having his eyes, and Shanky dropped a bomb on Brutus Creed right there with an elbow drop off the top rope, taking out both Brutus and his tag team partner Jinder Mahal. Brutus catches Shanky off guard. Brutus catches Shanky off guard, goes for the Polish hammer, but Shanky avoids it as Brutus misses wildly. Into the corner, straight into the corner, head first goes Brutus. Again, into the corner goes Brutus. Brutus has got to fight out of this. He's getting the life choked out of him with that large boot from Shanky. Brutus is finally fighting back. Brutus is finally fighting back. What a beautifully executed Northern Lights suplex by Brutus Creed, taking down Shanky. He's measuring him. Brutus is measuring him. What a show of power from Brutus Creed. What a show of power from Brutus Creed. Brutus is going up top. Brutus went for Brutus ball, but Shanky avoided him. European uppercut. Jinder catches Brutus. Jinder catches Brutus. Jinder knocks the wind out of Brutus from the back, dropping all his weight across the spine of Brutus Creed. Dragging him by the leg. And now he's trying to choke the life out of Brutus Creed again. European uppercut. European uppercut. Brutus tags his brother Julius. Brutus tags Julius. Julius goes for the shoulder block. And Jinder blocks it. 110 Street Slam. 110 Street Slam by Jinder on Julius. Jinder Jinder, the Colossus, the Colossus, the Colossus. And right as the pinfall hits, Brutus Creed jumps in to break up the pinfall. That's a good tag team partner. That is a good tag team partner. Jinder gets blocked the second time, grazed with a shoulder block. Drops him. Variation of the snowplow there from Julius Creed. I want to say textbook amateur wrestling, but you don't get a hit like that in amateur wrestling from Julius Creed. What a maneuver there by Julius Creed. These two, Julius and Brutus Creed, are two future stars here in WWE. These two kids are future stars here in the WWE. Julius tried to break up, but he jumped too late. Julius is trying to drop the hammer on Shanky. Julius backs off. Shanky! 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 Wasteland! Wasteland! And again, right as the pinfall starts, that's when Brutus Creed jumps in to help his brother. That's when Julius Creed has the assistance of his brother. And now Julius fights out of it, but he gets caught with a European uppercut. Shanky gets caught with a headbutt. Julius is going up top. Julius is going up top. I think he's measuring Shanky. Shotgun dropkick by Julius Creed. Shotgun dropkick by Julius Creed. Julius. Now he's show of power. Intense power. Rolling for running clothesline by Julius Creed. Rocks him. Ladder press. And just like with Brutus. Just like with Brutus. Just like with Brutus. Shooting star press. And I think it was just a little too much for him to go for the cover right out of the gate, but he still gets a 2 count. Shanky rolls to the outside. What a butterfly suplex type maneuver, letting the blood rush to the head of Jinder Mahal from Brutus Creed. Straight right hand by Julius. Another straight right hand by Julius. This is broken down into a straight fight between Julius Creed. Shanky. Between the Creed, Shanky, and Jinder Mahal. As now Brutus is the legal man. Brutus is in fact the legal man, as maybe Julius is trying to get. I was going to say Julius may be trying to get Shanky into the ring. Shoulder block off the top takes down Shanky from Julius Creed. From Brutus, sorry. As now the Creeds get Shanky back into the ring. The Creeds get Shanky back into the ring. Big splash, corner splash, takes down Shanky. A corner splash takes down Shanky. I don't know what was going on there. Wait, Jinder! Jinder's got the camel clutch. Jinder's got the camel clutch. Brutus needs to get back in. Brutus needs to get back in. I apologize, Julius, actually. Jinder gets blocked. A gut-wrench suplex by Brutus Creed. Wait a second. Brutus ball. Brutus ball. Using himself as a torpedo to take down Jinder Mahal as Shanky gets in the ring and breaks up the 1, 2, 3. And now Jinder is rolling on the outside. Brutus is following Jinder to the outside. Jinder gets dropped again on the outside with a gut wrench. This is, in fact, the longest match I've done since I started playing this game. Jinder reverses the signature move from Brutus. As now these two men are just going at it on the outside, the glitched part of the apron. And his eyes are glazed over as Brutus Creed. His eyes are glazed over at the exact wrong time. Brutus Creed's eyes are glazed over, and now Jinder's eyes are focused on Julius. Jinder's eyes are focused on Julius Creed. Jinder took his eyes off the prize. Jawbreaker. Reversal. Shoulder block takes him down. Brutus ball. Shoots the half. Ladder press. 2. My God. You hear the fans. Tag team wrestling. Outside goes Julius. Outside goes Brutus. Wait a second. Brutus. Brutus sets him up. Brutus and Julius are trying to get the count-out victory. Brutus and Julius are trying for the count-out victory, but Jinder's back up at the count of 7. Jinder slides his way back into the ring. Ladder press. And just in the nick of time, Shanky kicks out. Shanky breaks it up, and Jinder rolls to the outside. Jinder rolls to the outside. Just a minute. I'll be down in a sec. Again, another ladder press. 2. And Jinder kicked out. I can't believe it. Jinder kicked out. Shoulder block. Reversal. Wait. Julius. Let it be. What a contest this has been. Shanky's back into the ring. I don't believe this. Julius Creed and Jinder Mahal. These two teams are showing why they both want the tag team championships. Julius Creed is giving it his all. The Creeds want to keep the belts. And Jinder Mahal wants the belt. He wants championship gold again. Julius reverses Jinder, and a straight right hand knocks down Jinder Mahal. Julius. The seated lariat. But Shanky's right in just as the count starts, and this match is continuing. Shanky's in. Big elbow drop by Julius Creed. Julius tags out to his brother. Brutus is in now. as Jinder drags Brutus to the other side of the ring. But now Shanky takes a cheap shot on Brutus. Shanky takes a cheap shot on Brutus. Back rake. Down goes Brutus Creed. Brutus kicks out. I'm surprised at this point in the match that Brutus Creed has what it takes to kick out. But Jinder finally tags out to Shanky. Jinder finally small possum pin, small package, and a 2 count. Small package and a 2 count. Small package and a 2 count. And Shanky moved out of the way from the corner splash, but Brutus just smacks him in the face. Overhead belly-to-belly toss by Brutus Creed. Overhead belly-to-belly toss by Brutus Creed. 110 Street Slam variation by Brutus. Brutus is going up top. Big splash by Brutus Creed. Julius is in the ring. 2, 3. Finally, the Creed brothers find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And the Creed brothers finally find a way to dispatch Shanky and Jinder Mahal and retain the NXT World Tag Team Championships. Props to the Creeds for an incredible tag team match between themselves, Jinder Mahal and Shanky, and getting the very best out of the modern day Maharaja and his hired muscle. But the Creeds show why they are the measuring stick in NXT. With that being said, though, that is it for me, and I will see you in the next one.